2025 is ending, and I need you to be brutally honest with yourself right now. Did you become the person you promised you'd be on January 1st? Did you build the body you wanted? The business? The relationship? The bank account? If you're sitting there making excuses, this video isn't for you. Close it now. But if you're ready to stop being weak, keep watching, because Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the ancient world, followed 12 principles that made him invincible. He ruled Rome, led armies, faced plague and betrayal, and never broke. These aren't feel-good quotes for your Instagram. These are weapons. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to use them to dominate 2026. No fluff, no motivation porn, just pure, actionable stoicism that separates boys from men. Let's get to work. Principle number 1, Memento Mori. Remember you're going to die, Marcus Aurelius wrote. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You're going to die, maybe tomorrow, maybe in 50 years. But you're going to die. And right now, you're wasting time on things that don't matter. You're scrolling social media, watching Netflix, hanging out with people who drain your energy, complaining about your job but doing nothing to change it, staying in a relationship that's dead. Every day you waste is a day you'll never get back. In 2026, you need to live like your time is running out, because it is. Here's your action. Every single morning, before you check your phone, ask yourself, if I died today, would I be proud of how I lived yesterday? If the answer is no, change immediately. Cut the dead weight, the toxic friendships, the time-wasting habits, the goals you're thinking about but never starting. 2026 is not a practice run. Act like it. Marcus Aurelius commanded the most powerful empire on earth and still died. You're not special. Your time is limited. Use it or lose it. Principle number 2, Amor Fati, love. Epictetus said, don't seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Wish that what happens happens the way it happens, and you'll find peace. 2025 probably kicked your ass. You lost money, got rejected, failed at something important, and now you're carrying that resentment into 2026 like emotional baggage. Stop. Weak men blame their circumstances. Strong men use their circumstances as fuel. You didn't get the promotion? Good. Build your own business. She left you? Good. Now you can focus on yourself without distraction. You got injured? Good. Time to develop mental discipline while your body heals. This is Amor Fati. Love of fate, not toxic positivity. Not pretending everything is great, but accepting reality as it is and extracting power from it. Here's what you do. Right now, grab a piece of paper. Write down the 5 worst things that happened to you in 2025. Read it once, then burn it. Literally burn it. You're entering 2026 without baggage. Every setback in your past happened to forge you into someone stronger. Stop resisting what already happened. Accept it. Learn from it. Move forward. The difference between a victim and a warrior is simple. Victims ask, why me? Warriors ask, what now? In 2026, be a warrior. Principle number 3, premeditatio malorum. Visualize the worst. The Stoics practiced negative visualization. They imagined everything going wrong before it happened, not because they were pessimists, but because they were strategists. Marcus Aurelius knew enemies would betray him. He prepared for it. So when it happened, he didn't collapse. He executed his plan. Most men fail because they're caught off guard. They don't see the punch coming. You won't be one of them. Every Sunday in 2026, sit down and ask, what are 3 things that could go wrong this week? Maybe your client cancels. Maybe your car breaks down. Maybe you get sick. Now create a contingency plan for each scenario. This isn't negativity. This is mental armor. When other men panic, you'll execute. When they freeze, you'll adapt. That's the Stoic advantage. And here's the real power move. Visualize your biggest 2026 goal. Now imagine the 3 most likely ways it could fail. Write them down. Create a defense strategy for each failure point. Now you're unstoppable. Seneca said, "The wise man considers both success and failure. Fools only imagine winning. Winners prepare for losing. That's why they never do." In 2026, expect the worst. Plan for it. Then dominate anyway. Principle number 4, dichotomy of control. Focus only on what. This is the most important Stoic principle you'll ever learn. Epictetus broke life into 2 categories: things you control and things you don't. You don't control the economy, other people's opinions, unexpected events, your genetics, the weather, your past. You do control your effort, your discipline, your reactions, your daily habits, your attitude, your integrity. 90% of your stress comes from trying to control things you can't control. Your boss is unfair, you can't control him, but you can control finding a new job. The market is down, you can't control the economy, but you can control your savings rate and skills development. Here's your framework for 2026. Every problem you face goes into one of 2 columns. I control or I don't control. If it's in column 2, stop thinking about it. Put 100% of your energy into column 1. People will disrespect you. Life will be unfair. Unexpected problems will hit you. That's not your concern. Your concern is how you respond. That's your power. That's your throne. Marcus Aurelius faced plague, war, and betrayal. He couldn't control any of it, but he controlled his response. He stayed disciplined. He led with wisdom. He remained unshaken. That's why history remembers him as a philosopher king. In 2026, stop fighting reality. Control what you can. Release what you can't. This alone will make you more powerful than 95% of men. Principle number 5. Build unbreakable. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you'll find strength. Listen carefully. Motivation is garbage. It comes and goes like the weather. Discipline is permanent. Discipline is what separates champions from everyone else. Your habits on January 1st. 2026 will determine where you are on December 31st, 2026. Not your goals, not your vision board, your daily habits. Here's the brutal truth. You already know what you need to do. Wake up early, train hard, eat clean, work on your business. Stop wasting time. You know, you're just not doing it. In 2026, that changes. Choose 3 non-negotiable habits. Things you'll do every single day for the first 90 days. No excuses. Not on holidays. Not on weekends. Not when you don't feel like it. Examples: cold shower every morning. 30 minutes of focused work before checking your phone. 10 pages of reading daily. No porn. No alcohol on weekdays. Whatever your weakness is, that's where you build discipline. The first 30 days will be hell. Your brain will give you every excuse. Just this once. I deserve a break. I'll start again Monday. That's your weakness talking. Ignore it. By day 60, it gets easier. By day 90, it's automatic. By December 2026, you'll be a different human being. Discipline compounds. Small daily actions create massive results. Weak men rely on motivation. Strong men build systems. In 2026, be systematic. Be disciplined. Be unstoppable. Principle number 6, voluntary discomfort. Train in peacetime. Epictetus said, "We must undergo hard winter training and not rush into things for which we haven't prepared." Here's a question. When was the last time you deliberately chose discomfort? Most men only face hardship when life forces them to. And when it hits, they break. Stoics trained in peacetime. They practiced poverty while wealthy. They fasted while food was abundant. They chose cold when they could be warm. Why? To build resilience before they needed it. In 2026, you're going to do the same. Every week, do one thing that makes you uncomfortable. Cold plunges, 24-hour fasts, public speaking, having difficult conversations, saying no to instant gratification, training when you're tired. This is mental conditioning. You're teaching your nervous system that discomfort won't kill you, that you can handle hard things, that you're not soft. Most modern men are weak because they've never tested themselves. They avoid discomfort at all costs. Then when real adversity hits, they collapse. Not you. You're going to seek discomfort deliberately. Cold showers every morning. Train even when you don't want to. Fast once a week. Do the hard thing first. Always, comfort is the enemy of growth. The more comfortable you are, the weaker you become. In 2026, choose the hard path. Choose discomfort. Choose power. By December, you'll be unbreakable. While other men are fragile and soft, you'll be forged in voluntary hardship. That's the Stoic way. Principle number 7, negative visualization. Appreciate what Marcus Aurelius wrote. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief blessings you do possess. Most men are miserable because they focus on what they don't have. Bigger house, better car, more money, hotter girlfriend. They're always chasing, never satisfied. Stoics practice negative visualization. Once a week, they'd imagine losing everything. Their health, their loved ones, their home, their freedom. Not to be depressed, but to create gratitude. Try it right now. Close your eyes for 10 seconds. Imagine you lost your ability to walk, or your vision, or someone you love died unexpectedly. Really feel it. Now open your eyes. You still have it all. That's the practice. Every Sunday night in 2026, spend 5 minutes doing this. Imagine losing everything you have. Then realize you haven't lost it. This destroys entitlement. This builds appreciation. You'll stop complaining about minor inconveniences. You'll stop taking people for granted. You'll realize you already have more than billions of people who ever lived. This isn't about settling for less. It's about appreciating what you have while building more. Gratitude and ambition aren't opposites. They're partners. The richest men alive are often miserable. Why? Because they never appreciate what they have. They're always chasing the next thing. Don't be that man. In 2026, practice negative visualization weekly. It's the antidote to entitlement and the foundation of real wealth. Principle number 8, view from above. When Marcus Aurelius felt overwhelmed, he practiced the view from above. He'd imagine looking down at Earth from space. His problems became tiny. His perspective changed. Right now, you're stressed about something. Maybe it's money, a relationship, your career. It feels massive, like everything depends on it. Now zoom out. Will this matter in 10 years? In 100 years? In the cosmic scale of the universe? Probably not. This isn't about ignoring your problems. It's about putting them in perspective. Most things you're worried about right now are temporary and small. You're just too close to see it. Here's a framework for 2026. When you face a problem, use the October 10th 10 rule. How will I feel about this in 10 minutes? 10 months? 10 years? If it won't matter in 10 years, don't spend more than 10 minutes worrying about it. Your boss disrespected you? In 10 years, you won't even remember his name. You lost money on a bad investment? In 10 years, it's a rounding error if you keep building. Someone rejected you? In 10 years, you'll be grateful it didn't work out. Zoom out. Get perspective. Most of your problems are only problems because you're looking at them through a microscope instead of a telescope. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth. He faced wars, plagues, and betrayals. And yet he wrote, "How small a part of the boundless and unfathomable time is assigned to every man." Even emperors are temporary. Your problems definitely are. Act accordingly. Principle number 9, speak less. Listen, Epictetus said. If you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters. Modern men talk too much. They constantly seek validation through speaking. They interrupt. They brag. They need everyone to know how smart they are. This is weakness. Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man on earth. He kept a private journal. He didn't broadcast his thoughts. He didn't need external validation. His power spoke for itself. In 2026, practice strategic silence. In every conversation, listen 70%, speak 30%. Watch what happens. People will start seeing you as wise. They'll seek your opinion because you don't give it freely. Empty vessels make the most noise. Full vessels are silent and heavy. Stop trying to prove yourself in every conversation. Stop sharing your plans with everyone. Stop seeking approval for your decisions. Move in silence. Build in private. Let your results speak. The moment you feel the urge to brag or defend yourself, pause. Ask, is this adding value or feeding my ego? If it's ego, stay silent. Real power doesn't announce itself. It just is. In 2026, speak less. Listen more. Watch your influence grow. Principle number 10. Choose your circle carefully. Epictetus warned. If a companion is dirty, his friends cannot help but get a little dirty too. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If they're lazy, you'll be lazy. If they're disciplined, you'll be disciplined. If they're broke, you'll be broke. If they're winners, you'll win. This is non-negotiable. On January 1st, 2026, audit your relationships. Make a list of your closest 5 people. Ask yourself, do they inspire me or drain me? Do they challenge me or enable my weakness? If someone is consistently negative, complaining, making excuses, or pulling you down, cut them. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if you've known them for 20 years. Protect your energy like a fortress. This will be uncomfortable. People will call you cold. They'll say you've changed. Good. You have changed. You're choosing power over comfort. Instead, surround yourself with men who are more disciplined than you, making more money than you, in better shape than you, further along the path you want to walk. These men will pull you up. They'll expose your excuses. They'll show you what's possible. In 2026, be ruthless about your circle. Quality over quantity. 5 strong men are worth more than 50 weak ones. Choose wisely. Principle number 11. Respond, don't react. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is your power. Weak men react emotionally. Someone disrespects them, they explode. They lose a deal, they panic. Their girlfriend tests them, they fail. Strong men respond strategically. They create a pause. They think, then they act with precision. In 2026, master the 10-second pause. When something makes you angry, count to 10 before responding. When someone provokes you, breathe. When life throws chaos at you, pause. This simple practice will save you from 90% of stupid decisions. The regrettable text, the fight that damages your relationship, the email that ruins your career, the reaction that makes you look weak. Emotional control is life control. The man who can master his reactions can master anything. Here's the framework. Event happens. Weak man reacts emotionally. Loses. Event happens. Strong man pauses. Responds strategically. Wins. Every time you react emotionally, you give your power away. Every time you respond thoughtfully, you take it back. Marcus Aurelius faced betrayal from his closest generals. He didn't react with rage. He responded with strategy. That's why he won. In 2026, pause. Breathe. Think. Respond. Never react. This alone will make you formidable. Principle number 12. Serve something greater. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What is not good for swarm is not good for bee." Here's the final truth. Living only for yourself creates emptiness. You can have all the money, muscles, and success in the world. But if you're not contributing to something beyond yourself, you'll feel hollow. Real men build. They build their bodies, their businesses, their families, their communities. They leave the world better than they found it. In 2026, define your mission. How will you contribute beyond yourself? Choose one way to serve others every week. Mentor someone younger. Volunteer. Teach a skill. Build something that helps others. This isn't about being nice. It's about purpose. Purpose creates meaning. Meaning creates fulfillment. Fulfillment creates power. You're not here to just consume. You're here to create, to lead, to serve, to build. What will you build in 2026? Who will you help? What legacy will you start? Answer these questions, then act on them. Because when you serve something greater than yourself, you become greater yourself. Closing. There they are, 12 Stoic principles. Not theories, not philosophy. Weapons. Marcus Aurelius used these to rule the greatest empire on earth while facing war, plague, and betrayal. You can use them to conquer 2026. But here's the truth. 95% of people watching this will do nothing. They'll close this video, feel motivated for 10 minutes, then go back to being average. Don't be them. Right now, pause this video. Get a piece of paper. Write down 3 principles you're starting on January 1st. Then commit. No excuses. No, I'll try. Just do it. December 31st, 2026, you'll either look back at this moment as a turning point or another missed opportunity. The choice is yours and yours alone. You can keep being comfortable, weak, and mediocre, or you can embrace these principles and become the man you're capable of being. 2026 is going to be your year, not because life will be easy, but because you'll be strong enough to handle whatever comes. Choose discipline. Choose discomfort. Choose power. Choose stoicism. Your most powerful year yet starts now. Now get to work.